right here is the empty lot where his apartment was. This is it right here. I don't know what he was mad about. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm riding to Milwaukee. I don't really have any plans. I just kind of want to ride up the lake front. Just kind of check it out over there. There's American Family Field where the Brewers play. It's pretty nice. Yeah, it's super cold over here. It's probably dropped like 10 degrees in the last like 2 or 3 miles I've ridden. You can see all the fog from Lake Michigan. Last night was pretty foggy here, so. We'll see what's going on at the Lakefront Park over here, Veterans Memorial Park. There's some cars over there, so usually have a bunch of events and stuff going on out here. Looks like people just hanging out and walking around. Significantly colder over here. This thing's so much fun. I love it. I was also kind of showing out for those kids. There's the marina over here. think it's called like McKinley Marina or something like that. But lots of nice boats. A couple of weeks ago, there was a big boat that got stuck here in the sand. It was stuck in like 4 feet of sand, and they just drug it out of the shore about a week ago, a couple days ago actually. But it was there for months, I think since like October or something crazy like that. Just sitting there. I think it was like right up here. People were going in there and painting it and destroying the whole boat and stuff. There's the beach right there. So people are out on the beach, which is kind of surprising. Honestly, I don't know my way around Milwaukee very much, so we're kind of just going to cruise through and see what we can see. Well, I found a coffee place, so I guess I'm gonna go in here and get some coffee, and I will be back shortly. Alright, so I just got coffee. I don't really know Milwaukee that much, but I know that Jeffrey Dahmer killed a bunch of people in Milwaukee. So what I'm gonna do now is go to where his apartment was. They tore it down back in 1992, right after it happened, but the lot is still there, so we're gonna go check that out a little bit. Milwaukee is a pretty nice city. I like it here a lot. There's a lot of stuff to do here, especially in the summer. Even in the winter though, there's a lot of bars to go hang out at and people to go meet and things to do, so it's a really good time. In the summer, obviously, there's a ton of people outside doing stuff, walking around, riding bikes, walking dogs, hanging out. So it's a lot of fun. I like it here. There's the Milwaukee River down there. There's probably a bunch of like guns and knives and crazy stuff in there. It'd be cool to magnet fish in there or something. Looks like my phone's gonna take me back on the interstate, and there's a ton of traffic, so that looks miserable. Nothing like a full stop on the interstate. So this would be kind of like the neighborhood that he lived in, or the area that he lived in. We're not very far away, so it's kind of where he lived, where he committed his crimes. So it's kind of the hood over here, a little bit. It's not the worst part of Milwaukee, but that gravel sucks. So right here is the empty lot where his apartment was. This is it right here. That's where Jeff Dahmer had all of his victims. This is it. This is where it all happened. Where he brought his victims and then killed them, and then stored their bodies inside of big 50-gallon barrels. So it's kind of interesting to see. So right now we're in the near west side of Milwaukee. We're a little bit northeast of American Family Field, or Miller Park, whatever you want to call it, where the Brewers play. I don't know what he was mad about. He yelled something and then he waved his hand at me because he was upset. God damn. That's probably an H2, like the touring model H2. That thing's fucking quick. I was not expecting that. Yeah. I like it. That thing's nice. I think it's a V-Strom. 1000cc adventure bike. There's a cop behind me now. Definitely running my plates. definitely saw that. That was not intentional. Sorry for the boring video today, but today we kind of just got out, rode for a couple hours, went inside, saw a little bit. Didn't really do a whole lot, so sorry if it's boring. I think that's going to be it for today, though. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to check out some of my other videos. There's probably something else in there that you like too. So again, thanks. Have a good day. Bye.